Hi guys, it's Heather here. I am doing a quick and hopefully simple tutorial on how to use the meal planner that is available to you if you are a club member of Team Beachbody. Now, that club membership comes with your challenge pack. So if you purchase a challenge pack in the first 30 days of you having that challenge pack, you have access to that meal planning tool. And it can continue if you so choose. But the meal planner is something that I think a lot of times it gets overlooked a bit. And it's sometimes a little daunting when you're first going in trying to figure it out. So my hope is that today you will gain clarity in regards to the meal planning tool. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go to the Eat Smart tab after you log into your Team Beachbody account, of course, and click on Meal Planner. And after you click on Meal Planner, your meal planner will come up. We're going to scroll down to Meal Plan Wizard, and we're going to click Use the Meal Plan Wizard. Now, I have some stuff already set up in here so that you guys can kind of see, but you might notice there are 4 different meal plans that you can end up with. So we have Balanced Slim Down Plan, we have a Low Carb Express Plan, the Power Vegetarian Plan, and the Active Lifestyle Plan. So for the sake of today, kind of keeping in mind that a lot of individuals who come into our challenge groups are maybe doing a Beachbody program for the first time and perhaps wanting to lose a good amount of excess weight. So that's kind of what I'm keeping in mind as I'm going to give y'all this example today. So we're going to click on Use the Meal Plan Wizard. And that's going to take us to our Meal Plan Wizard. Now there's going to be a series of questions you just need to answer. So have you completed a Beachbody program or other fitness program recently? For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to click No, this is my first fitness program. And what is my goal? Well, I'm going to kind of be thinking, for individuals who are wanting to lose like 50 to 100 pounds. So we'll consider that lose a lot of weight. Some weight would be 25 to 50. Lose the last few pounds, that's usually like 10 to 20 pounds. And then if you want to stay the same weight but change your body shape or tone up or gain some additional weight and muscle, which would be more like bulking. And then we answer how many times a day will we be exercising, and for all of the Beachbody programs, that'll be once a day. And the primary program that you're going to be using, I put Power 90 here as an example, but when you click, it has most of the programs. For those of you who are doing, for instance, like Beast, or if you are doing Less Meals Pump or Asylum 2, those newer programs are not listed on the meal planning tool yet. Now, outside of our Beachbody program, we need to rate our level of activity. And so for the purpose of this example, I'm going to indicate sedentary, so meaning that you're sitting most of the day. The time that you're most active is whenever you're doing your program. And then this last question here, do you follow a vegetarian diet? And then you need to fill in some information about yourself. This will help to get the calories together. So I'm going to click at female, 36 years old, 5'6", 250 pounds, so that you can see what this looks like when it's helping to promote weight loss. So once I submit this, it's going to take me to my personalized meal plan, which it's recommending for me the Low Carb Express, which is going to give me a great jump start, and a daily calorie amount of 1,300 calories. So that sounds great to get started with. This little checkbox here is indicating that I want it to include Shakeology at least once a day in my meal plan. Now, if you are in a challenge group, then you're getting Shakeology already. If you're not currently using Shakeology, I would highly recommend that you look into adding it to your daily regimen. All right, so I'm going to accept this and allow it to take me to my meal plan. So now once I'm in the meal planning tool, this is what's so awesome. It's going to give you a week's worth of items to look at, and it's got it all planned out for you already. So we've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can just scroll all the way down. You see Shakeology is there for breakfast most every day. And yours will probably look a little bit different because I've kind of played around with this a lot of times. But let's just say that I'm not really a big fan of seafood. So I might want to go through here and look at items that I'm really not probably going to eat. So I'm going to look at maybe this Mediterranean cod. It sounds lovely, but I just don't really have a palate for cod. Now, I'm going to give an exception here. You know, this fish, I've got plenty of other lean protein items to choose from. Now, if you are the type of person that just hates vegetables, well, we're just going to have to get over that now, aren't we? Because vegetables really are kind of the fountain of health. You've got to get vegetables in, so you need to learn to like them, and the more you force yourself to eat it, the more you will like it, I promise. It just takes a little bit of time. So with this particular item, I'm going to edit it, and I've just decided I'm going to edit the whole meal because I'm, not so sure that I want to do the couscous or the honeydew melon either. So the little blue arrow buttons are what give you the opportunity to substitute a meal. So I'm going to click on it, and then maybe I want to have the herb rubbed pork chop. So I'll click on that, and then it'll give me the other items that are going to come with that particular meal: roasted Brussels sprouts, and then it also comes with a biscuit that I'm going to need to make, and then cinnamon, apple, and raisin bake. Now, for this particular item, if I just decided, I really don't want to do the biscuit, do I have some other options? You can actually click on the options there, and you can add something else that would be comparable in its place. So let's just say that I want to do garlic roast potatoes instead. So there we go. Garlic roast potatoes is entered now, and it's a part of my meal. So I'm going to go back to my week, look at the week. And as I look at that week, let's just say everything else sounds great. I've gone through, I've kind of looked. I know I didn't get rid of all the fish in here, but I've kind of looked and I've decided, all right, that sounds good. So the next thing that I want to do is figure out what am I going to do when I go to the grocery store. So I'm going to head over here to the left and click on shopping list. When I click on shopping list, it's going to tell me everything that I need to get from the store and the amounts that I need to get for that week, which is so awesome. Now, some of these things you might already have at home, okay? You might already have olive oil. You might already have a bunch of these spices. Like here's flour, so I don't really need to get flour. I can X that out. I don't need that on my list. When I head back up here, I usually keep ground cumin, ground cinnamon. I usually have parsley and coriander. So I've got plenty of those things, so I don't need any of that. I've got some unsalted butter already. So you can just kind of go through and find the things that you don't really need. And then you're going to go up to the printer, click the printer, and now there it is. Beautiful for you, and you can print it out. Okay? Now, if we head back a little bit, I do want to show you when you're going in for the actual prep portion of this, when you click on one of these items, like for instance, the chicken piccata, when it's time for me to make it, I'm going to click on chicken piccata, and it's going to give me the information on how to make the chicken piccata. Then when I scroll down, it has the instructions on the broccoli, the spaghetti with the oil and garlic, and then the cantaloupe. Okay, so really, really easy. It's just all boom right there. So you've got everything right in front of you. And I'm sure after a while of doing some of your favorite recipes, you'll really get the hang of it. You probably won't even need to look at the recipe guide anymore. If you are following like a diabetic menu and you have to keep track of your exchanges, it does give you an idea of like how many bread or starch or fruit exchanges or milk exchanges or lean meat exchanges, if that's something that you utilize. These meals are really balanced, so you don't really have to worry about there not being enough protein to balance out the carbs or there not being enough carb in there. You're going to do just fine. So that is the meal plan in a nutshell, and I hope that that helps you out. There's a lot of other things to explore on the website, and I intend to make some more tutorials to help guide you guys through it. So have an awesome day and happy meal planning.